peace, and love, folks. Starcrrest The G here. Happy New Year, all that great stuff. Hope all your holidays was great. Hope this year is prosperous for you. Hope you get everything that you want and need. Today's subject is going to be on who is the devil, or what is devil. Now, the word devil, although we use it as a singular term, it can be used as plural to a degree. It could be depicting a family of people on this planet, a group of people on this planet. There's no one particular man that could really be the devil. He can actually be right and exact. He can be a devil. As our brothers in the 5% nation, the nation of gods and earth say, what is devil? Any live germ grafted or mutated from original self is devil. Therefore, the live germ would actually be the black man and the black woman. Now, what was grafted and mutated from this live original germ was all the people of the planet. However, so we can say they're all devils, including some of us to a degree. We can act like devils. But now we get to the last being to be produced by this black man and black woman's germ, or gene as they call it. We get this so-called Caucasian, European, or something to that degree, whatever he wants to call himself. You know, he's in charge right now, so he get to call himself what he want to call himself. And this is not to be disrespectful to him or anybody else. I'm just stating facts. So now, let's look at Webster's dictionary. I didn't write that. Webster's dictionary states, a devil is one who does devilish deeds. You got to think about that. So they generalize these terms. So that the word devil is a generalized term. Okay? So, and everybody who acts in those manner, in that manner, everybody acts like a devil is a devil. Now you got Satan and Lucifer. Those are two different entities. We may be able to get into that later because I got to talk quick now. I just forgot. On this YouTube thing, you got kind of a time limit, and I'm not experienced with this, so I want to get this out the way. So we're gonna stick to this thing about who's the devil. Now in the Bible it says there'll be a man with a mark in his head. The mark will be 6, 3 score and 6. A score equals 20, so that's 6 and 3 20s, which is 6 and 6. And he said that mark will be the number of a beast, or the number of man. Now we start looking at this, you know, they averagely come about 6 feet tall. That's his makeup. Average 6 feet tall. If you look at all the black people on the planet Earth, besides the, you know, those Nephilim that came here, they were all small. It wasn't that big. It was on the average 6 feet. But you take your butt to the Caucasus Mountains somewhere, you'll see what I'm talking about. You take your butt to Europe somewhere, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, they got some so-called Europeans, but even in this extraterrestrial thing, they talk about these tall blondes or tall whites. That's what they're talking about. Those are the blueprint, or those are the original devils who came from the original man. Now, when you think of this person who does devilish deeds, let's say we got a person inside of a laboratory creating biological weapons that can kill off millions of people, tribes that can kill off countries. You don't think of no black man in a doctor suit. You think of a different man in a doctor suit. That's the devil. It's like saying all black people eat watermelon. Well, and chicken. You know, it's a stereotype more than a racist thing. Yeah, we got black people on the planet that don't eat watermelon. We got some that don't even eat meat at all. But as a whole, the black man on this planet, we kind of eat a lot of chicken. Probably because it's better for you than the red meat and the other meats. But you know, most of us eat a lot of chicken. Not every black person. So it's a general statement again. So now, who you got in laboratories, on drawing boards, in secret places, making weapons of mass destruction. Those are devils. Who do you got doing devilish deeds all over the planet? You could be minding your business in every place that this person went on this entire planet. They did nothing but poison it. They made mischief. The Quran says that the angels asked the Most High, is he going to put a man on the planet that created nothing but blood and mischief? And the Most High says, surely I know what you know not. But the Most High also states that the devil will be the maker of blood and mischief on the planet Earth. Now again, my people, who do you know for the most part makes the most blood or shedding the blood and mischief on the planet Earth? Yeah, you know, I got friends of all different backgrounds. And one thing we got in common, that if you put two babies that are uncontaminated by the thoughts of the parents together, and they're old enough to do nothing but play, that's all they're going to do. They're going to play. You're not going to have one baby trying to scratch the other baby's eyes out. You're not going to have one baby trying to do anything negative to the other. They're just going to play. They may get a little territorial as they develop, because, you know, the first word these babies learn after mommy and daddy, first action that they show you is minds. When they try to take the bottle from them, they pull the bottle toward them. If they got a toy they like, you try to pull it before they even speak, they pull it down toward their center. Okay, so they understand to be selfish. They learn to that, but not to fight and not to try and hurt the other person, you know. So again, we look at this planet as somewhat of a place that has representatives of good, bad, and evil, if you want to put it that way. And this is why you got God, Lucifer, the devil, and Satan. Now, some people will try to tell you, oh, the devil opposes God. I don't know what God they believe in, because the Most High is the Most High. Nothing and no one can oppose him. He's just merely a creation of the Most High. And he's here for a reason. What reason would you say the devil's here for? He's here for balance. We brought the devil up out of ourselves so that we could see what it would be like. And now we see that it's nothing good. In a famous book that was written by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it states, and the name of the book was The Message to the Black Man in America. It says, can the devil be reformed? And the answer is emphatically not, or emphatically no. And they say, why? They say because all the prophet tried to reform the devil, and they seen that it couldn't be done. And they say, why couldn't the devil be reformed? He says because he's a devil yesterday, he's a devil today, and he'll be a devil tomorrow. He changes not, because he's coded this way. So we got to understand, you know, we believe everything scientists say. Scientists say, oh, they can hypnotize you. Scientists say that they can basically brainwash you. So what makes you think that the higher power in existence at one particular time couldn't code us or people? So this devil on this planet, he means you no harm. He can't even help himself. I may have a little empathy for him because I know where he's going to end up at the end of the day, him and everybody that follows him. You know, you read the Quran again, and it says in the last day, the wicked shall bear witness against the righteous. And the Most High, in the Quran, you know, he's called the law. And the Most High shall call the righteous to be judged. And he's gonna read them from the book of life what their sins were. And they're gonna say to the Most High, please don't blame me. It was the devil. He made me do it. And then the devil is going to be called by the Most High, and the devil's going to say, no, don't blame me. I only whispered suggestions and you came and did. I only called out and you answered. So blame me not, blame thyself. So there's no excuse, because this devil has no control over you at all. It's up to you, my brothers and sisters, to be devils. If you ignorant and you fall into devilish ways, and now you take the time to step outside the box and look at yourself, maybe it's time that you go ahead and change your ways. We all got friends in the neighborhood, friends at workplaces, friends and acquaintances that we've dealt with. And then we see that, yo, that person is a bad person, or they must got to deal with the devil. No, you looking at the devil right there. Stop waiting for this hocus pocus God and this hocus pocus devil to appear. You see him all the time. You've never seen a spirit do something devilish. Not saying it's not possible. Furthermore, since we looking for this hocus pocus devil, and I'm proving to you that the devil is on this planet right now walking amongst us. What about God? Okay, the good book always also says the Injil, the one that they call the Bible, it says, look forward not to the coming of the Son of God, but look forward to the coming of the Son of Man, for he comes from the east. Let's think about that. What could they mean? So they saying that you gotta don't look forward to the coming of the Son of God, but look forward to the coming of the Son of Man, for he comes from the east. And that's only two men that we know that come from the east. Number one is Yeshua. We got to give him all respect, and all respect to Yeshua. He's a prophet. He's the one that y'all call Jesus. And I'm going to do another video why the word Jesus shouldn't really be used. Not when you're talking about the prophet, not when you're talking about the Son of the Most High. And we're going to talk about his lineage as well, because we're all children of the Most High. The good book even says the sons of God was gathered before God, and Satan was amongst them. So if Satan's the son of God, I guess, or child of God, I guess we are as well. And Yeshua as well. So from now on, I try not to use that word Jesus, because I know what it means, I know where it comes from. So we're going to keep going. Now, one man that comes from the east will be Yeshua. The next man that comes from the east is nearly just a black man and black woman. Because if they saying coming from the east, poetically, they mean an opposite thing. So they coming from the east to be where? In the west, in the north, and in the south. But he originated in the east. Africa, that place that we call Africa, is in the east. Known fact, y'all. So he's telling you in the Injil, or the Bible, to look forward to the coming of the Son of Man, for he comes from the east. So what this means, my brothers and sisters, is when we come into our right mind, we come into the mind of the Son of Man, and throw away all these poisons and poison thoughts and poison foods and everything that they taught us about us, our God, their God, them, and start learning about ourselves. Even the prophet Yeshua said, know thyself. When we come into that right mind, then we'll truly be free and be in line with the Most High. The word Muslim does not mean that you study Islam. The word Muslim is a term, it's a phrase, and it means one who submits to the will of Allah. Okay, so again, you can substitute the Most High, you can say Allah, but we got human beings on this planet that we respect enough to call them by titles and by proper names. So why not call the Most High by a proper name? Now, as far as we know, the proper names are Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh. We know those to be proper names, but yet we reduce him to just being God. He's more than that. So this is why I try to be respectful and say the Most High. So then, when we come into our right minds, we could truly be Muslims. We could truly be submissive to the will of the Most High. You don't have to wake a bird up in the morning and tell him to chirp, go get a worm, feed his youngin', build a nest because he's about to procreate. You have to tell a dog to get up and stretch, chase a cat, guard the house. You don't have to tell the grass to grow, the trees to bear fruit. All those things are submissive to the will of the Most High. The only thing on this planet as a whole that is not is man. So you gotta pick a side. Like I said, we already discussed who's God. So we shouldn't pick the side of the devil. So stop doing these devilish deeds, my people. Stop procreating with your brother and then want to run him through all kinds of systems. Calling the police on him. Using them as your personal guard dogs. Using your children as rings that you put in the bull's nose. Don't you know that does nothing for your people as a whole? Don't you know that's actually devilish? Now, I'm not saying don't protect yourself. You're not taking care of his children and you've tried everything truly, then yeah, I guess you got to run them through the system. But sisters and brothers, we got to learn to love each other. That's going to be what I'm going to do in this new year, 2020. And oh, yeah, I got to give a shout out to my people. You know, it's going to be my young physical Sean. He's about to have his 50th. I hope he sees this video. You know, all I can say to him is, happy birthday, chump. You made it over the 50 hump. My little nephew, Fat Daddy, yeah, he want to know where my eyes at on the video. This guy's funny. And also, my young protege, you know, Ninja D, a.k.a. Red Gold Legend, and his little sister, Superstar. So at the end of this video, I hope I didn't take too much of your time. We were talking about who's the devil. Real simple subject, y'all. You see him every day. So I'm going to end this with peace and love, folks. Peace and love. Starcrrest The G.